Nearly half of traders surveyed said passing a prop challenge didn't actually help them become consistently profitable. What I'm going to be talking about today is what these prop firm challenges really test, and more importantly, what they don't. Now, I want to be clear from the start. Passing a prop challenge can and does prove certain things and can have its uses, of course. It can prove discipline. It can prove that you can follow rules under pressure. Very important metrics to know and to be aware of. But the mistake many grad traders make is assuming that passing these challenges means that they're basically now ready to trade for a living. I've seen it so many times where grads have come here saying, oh, I had X amount of accounts and it did, X amount, but where are they now? Do they still have those accounts? Have they built those accounts? And this is where the real gap starts. So let's start with what prop challenges actually do test. Now, of course, these challenges, whether they're 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever they may be, they can test things like, the short-term discipline, hitting targets, operating within rules, basically risk containment. It can prove, that you can develop a focus, again, I want to be clear, short-term, and of course, execution. And all of these things are very good points in the short term. But what's a very clear distinction here is that a prop challenge can tell you if you can pass a test, but it can't tell you whether you can actually sustain that career. And this is where so many grads go wrong. And I've had, again, here in Axia, Cyprus, many grads come onto the floor saying, I had, 2, 3, 5 of these live accounts. Some did well, some got washed out, but they've understood that really that hasn't given them the right amount of time or enough time to develop the skills that they need to sustain that career. So what don't these online challenges test? Well, of course, something that we're very keen on doing and putting our grads through is months of consistency, months of development. Some of our grads are here for 10, 12, sometimes 15 months before they go live. That's the time necessary needed to really understand your game and to improve your game and to, of course, go through various market cycles, various volatility elements, learning about drawdown recovery, learning about, how to adapt to, of course, like I said, the changing market conditions, being able to build emotional resilience. And that's so crucial. Passing a challenge in 2-3 days and then going live will not test that, will not prove that to yourself, will not allow you to actually go through that. Being able to develop, of course, patience during those dead periods, or of course, those volatile periods. Essentially, basically, long-term discipline. Trading for 10 days, with some of these accounts, is very different from trading for 10 months. And I just do want to be very clear here. This video isn't intended to slam these prop challenges accounts. Again, there are very good uses for those. But what I'm trying to do is give you guys the clear distinction between learning to trade and learning your craft over 10 months, a year, compared to doing a challenge and going for those short-term goals, because that's just never sustainable. Now, one of the many things that I've heard through all of our grads who have walked through our doors, who have had, these experiences, have all said a very key and common point, which is, they blew their account after passing. Could have been on the day, could have been on the week, even on the month. Some have been able to get payouts, which is great. But why is there such a high failure rate once they do go, live? And how do they blow that account so quickly? Well, it's basically because their psychology changes. They're under, this funded pressure of, this live account now. They're essentially in protective mode, protecting the account over all costs. They're over trading, they're under trading, or even that sometimes they're essentially trading like they were trying to pass the targets and pass the goals. And as you've probably heard me say many times before, chasing and trading your P&L is never going to get you there. It's trading your process is the most important part. Having these accounts, especially once they have passed these challenges, it doesn't expose new problems for these traders. But what it does do is expose problems that were already there. And, it's so important to understand that. You've only had a week or 2 weeks on this evaluation period, but you haven't had those moments to test yourself to expose these problems. So sometimes you don't even know they exist until you, of course, encounter them. So here at Axia, what is our real development all about? What does it look like? I've done a video not too long ago where we talk about, the whole process through our programs, if you want to watch that. And it's all about going through a minimum of 7 to 8 months, at least, of hard work, solid work, and building the right processes, because it's the right process that will eventually have your P&L catch up and develop your trading career. things that they learn here when they're, when they're on the grad floor and they're going through their days, is things like, of course, the review process, the preparation process. They have coaching, they have myself, they've got Alex, we've got a whole team behind us. There's basically a structured progression that's so important, which many people miss in this day and age. There's a behavioral development aspect. How can they, they find themselves in a corner, or they find themselves in a rut, or in a tilting week. How can we change those behaviors? Again, it's all about learning accountability, building trust, and basically just sustaining really good habits and developing those habits and improving them. So if you're actually serious about building a long-term trading career and want to understand what real trader development looks like, there's a link below where you can register for our free webinar and learn more about the Axia pathway. Remember that real trader development usually happens long before capital actually gets bigger. Passing a prop challenge can, of course, be a useful step, but it should never, ever be confused with real trader development. The goal shouldn't simply be to get funded. The goal is to become somebody capable of staying funded and building a long, sustainable trading career.